season. Well, you look at last year, they just could not find their footing, guys. Against this team, they dropped all 3 games during the season.
And your 407.
Two clubs, Steve, that love to work their half-court sets. What can fans expect when they watch this one?
These are 2 unique teams. We don't see too many slow-paced teams these days, Kevin. But what you can expect is the teams trying to dominate the paint on the offensive end and on the defensive end.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's Hunter. Doesn't go that time. Inside. Here's Bamba. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
Pass to Herter. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul.
His first team foul.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Off the inbound pass. Young's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Atlanta. 4-point game. Craig, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
You know, he should know better. A pass like that is going to wind up as a turnover more often than not.
DeAndre Hunter has a great combination of strength and length. Throw it down, young fella.
Now here's Anthony. Into the lane. And Capella sends it back. Young with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Young left side. Here's Herter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. To the middle. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Suggs. And here's Wagner. Outside Anthony. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Atlanta ball.
The Hawks trail by 4. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Orlando's head coach.
First team foul.
He complimented Trae Young's toughness. The coach said every team tries to be physical with him. The net effect is you end up sending him to the free throw line all game. It sounds like they're going to try to come up with a different approach. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here is Young. Teardrop shot. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Orlando.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
He's a deadly shooter from anywhere on the floor. That includes the foul line. Trae Young has certainly justified being a top 5 draft pick.
Gallinari. It's hauled in by Harris. To the paint. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Here's Fultz. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul.
His first, second team foul.
Gallinari with the steal.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Orlando leading by 3. Pass to Bol. Over Okongwu. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
His first.
Yeah, Bol with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
He hits the second from the line. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. No good from outside. It's tipped. And it's the Magic with the ball. They lead by 4. Young outside. Driving inside. Here's Okongwu. And no good that time. And Orlando the other way now. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And dumps it right on top of R.J. Hampton. Oh, man.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
He takes it in. That's tipped.
Beautiful positioning, timing. Those are the things Gallinari relies upon at the defensive end.
And Young, here we go. The shake. And there's the nice layup by Okongwu. Okongwu's now got his second basket of the game.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
The shot by Hampton with no one around. Hits it from three-point range.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
To the inside. This one for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3. 11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Young left side. And he makes good on the layup. Young's got 11 points.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level. And that's where he's a complete threat.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter.
Come on and get loud for your 407. All right.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And that one's good. Right.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Hampton. He has 6. The Hawks leading by 4. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks.
Substitution for your man.
And Orlando making a change here. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Driving away.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Hurt. Bamba with the block. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. It's good from long range. Carter's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The versatility of Wendell. He can shoot off 1 to 2 dribbles as well as off the catch.
Now, here's Collins. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Drives to the hoop. Down low. Here's Carter. And Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Now here's Anthony. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bamba. Good on the bucket. Bamba's got 8 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Young with a terrific move and the bucket. Young's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the 2nd.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Fultz. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Herter. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And how about the attitude of Fultz? When he's taking it inside, he's aiming to hurt somebody's feelings.
So it's Atlanta now. After the Magic pick up 2. They get it again. The kick out to Young. And it's off from 3-point range. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Hawks timeout. Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. And your 407. And your 407.
Atlanta making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Takes the three. The Hawks again can't hit. The Magic trailed by 3. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Blocking foul called on Jonathan Isaac. His third team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Magic, R.J. Hampton.
Young outside. Floats one, and it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Magic foul.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter. Hasn't made one since.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Here's Young. After the Magic pick up 2. Traps in the tray.
Trae Young.
Young's got 21 in the game.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Pass to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
You gotta push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Back to Young. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Trae Young.
A nice shot by Young.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Isaac a screen. 3-pointer. He can't get that one. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He put together quite a quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Magic trailed by 3. Pass to Wagner. And there's the drive. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Inside, Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
With a 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Young up top. He's got 24. It's Collins with the drive. Hawks passing it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Young. Bamba with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Orlando trailing here. For the lead. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 10 points for Mohamed Bamba.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
To the paint. Hunter on the wing. Drains the three-pointer. Hunter's got 5.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
And then Carter with the jam.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
To the inside. Pass to Capella. It's hauled in by the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Both teams will make substitutions.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
Magic foul.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony.
His first.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Wright. Hunter with it. There's the drive. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Beautiful creativity off the dribble. That's a slick move by Hunter.
Pass to Carter. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading. And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And so he hits both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. And here is Hunter. He has 7. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
And Suggs throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Wright. It's Collins with the drive. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
And both free throws good for Isaac.
And while he's dealt with injuries, I still have enjoyed watching the growth of Jonathan Isaac. The guy entered the league, everyone knew he could be a shot blocker, but he does so much more defensively.
Here's Capella. Double clutches. Tries again. Out to Gallinari. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gallinari's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Possession
great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Both teams deciding to change it up. You know, Greg, you got to agree the defense isn't the only area where Jonathan Isaac is improved.
And no question, Kevin, his offense has developed as well. He's becoming a more confident scorer, steadily increasing his output on that end.
Here's Harris. Isaac outside. Going inside. And Isaac throws it down.
And look how fluid Isaac moves. It's like watching a guard. Terrific at penetrating and using those long strides to get to the rim.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. The Magic making a switch here.
Coming on the floor for your Magic, R.J. Hampton.
So it's Orlando now, trailing by 5. Driving in and finished off by Fultz.
The athleticism from Fultz is off the charts. Turns on the Jets whenever he's taken off towards the basket.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu. It's hauled in by the Magic. Fultz with the ball. Now right defender. Now Fultz. He has 6. That one drops for him. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
And you can knock Isaac around, but it doesn't matter. Outstanding in terms of his focus and tenaciousness to attack the defense.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass the Bull. They get a hand on it. Here's Collins. 7 points in the game. Gallinari right side.
Magic
Right, left side. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul.
now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Magic on defense. It's a 3-point game. Here's Gallinari. Kicks it out to Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Back to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Hawks on top. They lead by 3. Work.
It's the fourth quarter.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Hawks leading by 3. Young with the ball. Gallinari outside. Back to Young. There's the triple. No good on the shot. The Magic go the other way with it.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Gallinari on the wing. Young is double. Hunter on the wing. Hits the 3-point bomb. Hunter's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks. And an important part of every team's win. And a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Got that one up quick.
Assisted by...
And the Hawks lead by 6.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
Anthony drives in, and Capella sends it back. Gallinari left side. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. And now an 8-point Atlanta lead.
This is just reading the defense, finding the soft spot. Heady play by Gallinari.
For your 4-on-7.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know what side he's on.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Bamba's shot is off. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Down low, Bamba. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. Inside, here's Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
In the paint, Capella can be so aggressive. The foul isn't going to hold his shot back.
And Steve, when you look at your 2003 Spurs championship team, it's not considered a super team, but that roster was stacked for sure.
But Kevin, it was stacked with players understanding their roles and starring in their roles. There was just a lot of talent from top to bottom. We pushed each other to be better every day.
Here's Capella. Bamba with the block. The kick out to Young. Screen by Capella. The second chance effort. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Capella.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Back to Fultz. To the paint. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game.
2nd team foul. Hawks timeout. For the Hawks, John Collins.
The Hawks leading by 8. To the inside. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
Assist from.
And it's 9 points for John Collins.
Inside, John Collins knows how to be forceful, muscles his way to his shot.
And there's the call on John Collins.
John Collins.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
The Magic trailed by 10. Isaac outside. Back to Carter. Pass to Isaac. Now, here's Suggs. To the paint. Rebounded by Capella. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution for your Magic. Franz Wagner. Cole Anthony. Timeout, Orlando. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407.
So it's the Hawks now. Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Orlando ball.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. It's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Wagner. And stolen by Hunter. Inside. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Young from outside. Rebounded by Anthony. The Magic trail by 12. Bamba with it. He's guarded by Collins. Back to Bamba. Outside Anthony. From outside the arc. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the middle. Reverses. And he sinks the layup.
Capella.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And here is Suggs. And so Atlanta takes this one by